Oh boy, it looks like it's 1992 all over again in LA. But unlike 1992, with the LA riots, this doesn't really have that same feeling of this or the summer 2021, if you remember, because I think that there is something markedly different about these type of riots and acts of street violence when it comes to the American psyche in terms of its how should I say it for YouTube? It's cultural makeup, racial, whatever. Where I think it's much easier to sort of contain this and awaken the average normie to the seriousness of this situation, as opposed to African Americans, because the sort of black experience in America is deeply ingrained. Uh, Everyone knows about like the Carl Jung or the Evola essay or whatever. The thing is, it has created sort of like aesthetics of revolution, or a sort of like a LARP of that third worldist revolutionary aesthetics that the left particularly loves. And the thing is, like, a lot of the people participating, including a very popular Twitch streamer, by the way, they don't really know the consequences that could potentially befall them. Because these people have never been told no in their lives politically, if you know what I mean. In terms of the way that politics has manifested in the Western world for the better part of 50 to 100 years, you could conclude that the political left has become this predominant force. But immigration in America is a particular eccentricity of how far left relative to other countries that are way more on the spectrum of the political left than America. For example, European countries with things like universal healthcare and so forth, they still have, up until the migrant crisis, they still have very restrictionist immigration policies. Even here in Canada, we had a very robust point system until Trudeau the Younger came along. But the thing is, the sort of like aesthetic of like them waving foreign flags and burning down the city, I don't think that that's going to galvanize people the way that the BLM thing did. I think that it's clear that it's very much an external threat, which is very harmful to the average American psyche, than something that is internalized, something that is within the American consciousness, such as the African American experience. And so I think the political consequences are going to be much different than if Trump in his first term were to have acted upon those things. So who knows what's going to happen? Of course, like, the program is to destroy borders. That's what they want. They want the dissolution of all borders. But what are you going to do?